Once again, we're back. That's Random. It's your host, Lucky the Freak.
And Jay Storm, I don't have any clever quips today.
No, not today?
Not today.
That's okay.
Watched the show with Chris Hansen, a version of To Catch a Predator, when the guys come to the house for the little kids. But what he would do is he would have sting operations in hotel rooms, and guys would go on Craigslist or Backpage, and they would set up something. But these are undercover cops they're talking to, and they don't know. Or it'll be prostitutes or pimps speaking with the police.
They're so crafty now, you would never know.
When it's reversed and it's the prostitute and the pimp, when they show up, you find out so much about the girl because she breaks down. She's like, "Thank you,
yes.
Just get me away from him, or get me away from this." And then you find out her story. You're like, you didn't. Oh, okay. It's a sad thing.
You were saying something about middle school. What was about that?
First of all, a lot of people don't even know what sex trafficking is. I really didn't know, but now because I would say, and I'm a very honest person. When you when you see people taking on a task, especially when it's something that wasn't talked about, that means there's some money in it.
Yeah.
So when you would see a lot of people starting to make, women organizations and say, "Oh, I'm into human sex trafficking,"
There's money in it.
It's money in it. But because of the heart that I have, and when I started this, it was just from the pennies me and my husband had in our pockets.
How did you start? Like what led you into
the Holy Spirit? And
just
honestly,
one day it was just like sex trafficking.
I wasn't
Baby,
working.
we're gonna do it.
My husband is the breadwinner in our home. I'm not working because my heart, when I was working, I would physically get sick because I was like, God, I just want to do ministry. I just want to go help because some people have the gift of help.
And that's real. That happens.
And
when you're doing something your body don't agree.
Yeah. To the point where he forced me out of the workforce. And my husband that following week actually got a pay grade upgrade, so he was able to take on my weight, even though we weren't there because it was a fight. It's still a struggle at times, but because our hearts seek God first, no matter what, and the mind frame that I have is not normal. I mean, I would think about things morning, noon, and night because as many times as people would attack me, my heart sought after God. And my husband could tell me no lie. He would fuss at me, "Sharina, go to bed." But I'm like, no, this gospel got to get out. I got to do this. I got to do that. So many times people would think I have a whole staff full of people.
But it's you.
It's just me.
Wow.
But because he had given me an assignment, I'm a firm believer. I don't care. People always like, "Oh, God will provide." Sometimes he won't because he want to see.
That's your test.
How bad you want it.
Or he want to say, "Oh, do you want this?"
Yes.
You want to see how bad you want it.
Can you do this and not get money from it?
Yes.
It's so crazy because for this, I was doing this for about, somebody explained, "Oh, you've been doing this for 2 years." I didn't even know I was doing this for 2 years. But when I was doing this, I used to always beg people, "Hey, come on the show, come on the show, come on the show." Nobody would do it. I'm working at the post office. I'm miserable.
Yes.
I quit the post office last month. As soon as I quit, that Sunday, before I wrote for a prayer request at church to pray for me, I was writing, church, pray for me that I had a spirit to leave my job. Right after I wrote that, the preacher preached about fear. As soon as he talked about fear, I went up. I said, "Listen, pray for me. I want to leave my job, this and everything." The next day, I didn't even come in the next day. I came on the day off. I said, "Listen, I'm leaving. Here's my resignation paper. I'm leaving." I've been doing this every day. Ever since we've been doing this every day, me and Lamar have been working with each other. We've been getting people on the show every day.
Yeah, because before
every day. It's not even about the money. It's about just knowing that we're working, and not that we're doing this for our benefit, but we're doing it for somebody else's benefit.
And it's no better feeling in the world. Money couldn't even pay when you see someone who's been bound for so many years and had that bottled up in them. And when God gave me the ministry, Sister Share Your Heart, I was working. I became a chaplaincy with the CVAC, which is the Coalition for Human Sex Trafficking and Domestic Violence. So now they have one center that the women can come to and get all the help that they need.
And when you say help, you mean like shelter
food, anything, the lawyers, the attorneys, because before it was hard for a victim to get the help.
Really?
So, we say, "Oh, she just need to leave," but it's such a hard process.